were going to hurt. Would you falter now? I think not.
Now look you.
I see what I see, John.
You will not judge me any longer, Elizabeth. I have good reason to think before I charge fraud on Abigail, and I will think on it. Let you look to your own self-improvement before you go to judge your husband again. I forgot Abigail, and...
And I?
Spare me, for you forgive nothing and forget nothing. Learn charity, woman. I have gone tiptoe in this house all 7 months since she is gone. I have not moved from there to there without I think to please you, and still an everlasting funeral marches around your heart. I cannot speak, but I am doubted. Every moment judged for lies, as though I come into a court when I come into this house.
John, you were not open with me. You saw her with a crowd, you said...
I'll plead my honesty no longer, Elizabeth.
John, I'm...
No more! I should have brought you down when first you told me of your suspicion, but I wilted. And like a Christian, I confessed. Confessed! Some dreamer must have mistaken you forgot that day. But you're not. You're not, and let you remember it. But you sometimes look for the goodness in me and judge me not.
I do not judge you. The magistrate that sits in your heart judges you. I never thought you but a good man, John. Only somewhat bewildered.
Oh, Elizabeth, your justice would freeze fear. How do you go to selling when I forbid it? Do you mock me? I'll whip you if you dare leave this house again!
I'm sick, Mr. Proctor. Pray, hurt me not. My insides are shuddering. I've been in the proceedings all day, sir.
And what are these proceedings here? When will you proceed to keep this house if you are paid £9 a year to do so? And my wife know wholly well.
I made you a gift today, Goody Proctor. I had to sit long hours in the chair, and I passed the time with sewing.
Why, it's a fair property.
We must all love each other now, Goody Proctor.
Aye, indeed we must.
I'll get up early in the morning to clean the house. I must leave now.
Mary, is it true? There be 14 women arrested?
No, sir. There be 39 now.
Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child?
Goody Osborne will hang.
Hang? Hang, you say?
Aye.
The Deputy Governor will permit it?
He says it, sir, he must. But not Sarah Good. Sarah Good confessed, you see.
Confessed? To what?
She sometimes made a compact with Lucifer, and wrote her name in his black book with her blood, and bound herself to torment Christians until God's thrown out. And we almost worship hell forevermore.
But surely you know what a jabber she is. Did you tell them that?
Mr. Proctor, in your court, she near choked us all to death.
How? Choked you?
She sent her spirit out.
Mary, surely.
She tried to kill me many times, Goody Proctor.
Why, I never heard you mention that before.
I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. When she came to this court, I said to myself, I must not accuse this woman, because she's sleeping ditches, and so very often before. But then she sat there, denying and denying, and I feel a mystic coldness climbing up my back. The skin on my skull began to creep, and a clamp around my neck. I cannot breathe air. And then I hear a voice, a screaming voice, and it was my voice. And all at once I remember everything she'd done to me.
What did she do to you?
So many times, Mr. Proctor. She came to this very door begging bread and a cup of cider. And when I turned her away empty, she mumbled.
Mumbled? She may mumble if she's hungry.
But what does she mumble? You must remember, Goody Proctor. Last month, on Monday, I think, when I turned her away empty, I thought my guts were going to burst 2 days after.
Why, I think I remember it, but...
And so I say that to Judge Woodward, and he asked her so. Goody Osborne says, what curse do you mumble that this girl must fall sick 2 days after? And she replies to him, why, Your Excellency, no curse at all. I only say my commandment. I hope I may say my commandment.
And that's an upright answer.
Aye. But then he asked her, so recite for us your commandments. And of all
She wants me dead.
But they dismissed it, you heard her say.
And what of tomorrow? She'll cry me out until they bring me down.
Sit you down.
She wants me dead, John. You knew what week it would come to.
Good evening.
Why, Mr. Hale. Good evening to you, sir. Come in, come in.
I hope I do not startle you.
Oh no, it's only we heard no horse.
You have a wife popped up.
Aye, Elizabeth.
I hope you're not off to bed yet.
No, it's just, we're not used to visitors this far after dark, but you're welcome here, sir. Will you sit down, sir?
I will. Let you sit, good wife popped up.
Will you drink cider, Mr. Hale?
No. It rebels my stomach. I have some further travelling yet tonight. Sit you down. I will not keep you long. But I have some further business with you.
Business of the court?
No. I come of my own, without the court's authority. Hear me. I know not if you're aware, but your wife's name is mentioned in the court.
We know it, sir. Our Mary Warren told us. We were entirely amazed.
I am a strange creature, you know, and in my ignorance I find it hard to draw a clear opinion of those who go accused before the court. So this afternoon, and now tonight, I go from house to house. I come now from Rebecca Nurse's house.
Rebecca's charged?
God forbid such one to be charged. She is, however, mentioned somewhat.
You can't believe I heard Rebecca trafficked with the devil.
Woman, it is possible.
Surely you cannot think so.
Will you tell him?
What's that?
I think you should tell him.
I cannot prove it, and I have no witness except my word to be taken, but I know that children's sickness had more to do with witchcraft.
Naught to do?
Mr. Paris discovered them sporting in the woods. They were startled and took sick.
Who told you this?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail?
Aye.
Abigail Williams told you it had naught to do with witchcraft.
She told me the day before you came, sir.
Why? Why did you keep this?
I did not know until tonight that the world has gone daft with this nonsense.
Nonsense! I myself have examined Tituba, Sarah Good, and numerous others that have confessed to dealing with the devil. They've confessed it.
And why not if they must hang for denying it? There are them that will swear to anything before they hang. Surely you must have considered this.
I have indeed. And you would testify to this in court?
I had not reckoned with going to court, but if I must, I will.
You've never understood me, Torval. I've been greatly wronged first by my father and then by you.
What? Us two? The two people that loved you more than anybody.
You two never loved me. You only thought how nice it was to be in love with me.
But Nora, what's this you're saying?
It's right, you know, Torval. At home, Daddy used to tell me what he thought, then I thought the same. And if I thought differently, I kept quiet about it because he wouldn't have liked it. He used to call me his baby doll and he played with me as I used to play with my dolls. Then I came to live in your house.
What way is that? To talk about our marriage.
What I mean is I passed out of Daddy's hands into yours. You arranged everything to your taste, and I acquired the same taste. Or I pretended to. I don't really know. I think it was a bit of both. Sometimes one thing and sometimes the other. When I look back, it seems to me I've been living here like a beggar from hand to mouth. I live by doing tricks for you, Torval. That's the way you wanted it. You and Daddy did me a great wrong. It's your fault I've never made anything of my life.
How unreasonable. How ungrateful you are. Have you not been happy here?
No. Never. I thought I was, but I wasn't.
Not happy.
No, just gay. And you've always been so kind to me, but our house has never been anything but a playroom. I've been a doll wife, just as at home I was Daddy's doll child and the children in turn have been my dolls. I thought it was fun when you came to play with me, just as they thought it was fun when I went and played with them. It's been our marriage talk.
There is some truth in what you say. Though exaggerated and hysterical, it is. But now it will be different. Playtime is over. Now comes the time for lessons.
Whose lessons? Mine or the children's?
Both yours and the children, my dear Nora.
Well, but you are not the man to teach me to be a good wife for you.
How can you say that?
And what sort of qualifications have I to teach your children?
Nora!
Didn't you say yourself a moment or two ago that you couldn't trust me with that job?
It was in the heat of the moment. You shouldn't pay attention to that.
On the contrary, you're quite right. I'm not up to it.
What do you say?
If I'm ever to reach any understanding of myself and the things around me, I must learn to stand alone. So I can't stay here with you any longer.
Nora.
I'm leaving here at once. I dare say Christine will pick me up for tonight.
You're out of your mind. I won't let you. I forbid you.
It's no use forbidding me anything now. And take with me my own personal belongings. I don't want anything of yours either now or later.
This is madness.
Tomorrow, I'm going home. It's what used to be my home, I mean. It'll be easy for me to find something to do there.
Are you blind and inexperienced?
I must set about getting experience, Torvalds.
And leave your husband? Your children? Don't you care what people will say?
It's no concern of mine. All I know is this is necessary for me.
This is outrageous. You're betraying your most sacred duty.
And what do you consider to be my most sacred duty?
Does it take me to tell you that? Isn't it your duty to your husband and your children?
I have another duty equally sacred.
You have not. What might that duty be?
My duty to myself.
First and foremost, you're a mother and a wife.
That I don't believe anymore. I believe that first and foremost I'm an individual just as much as you are. Or at least I'm going to try to be. I know most people agree with you, Torvalds, and that's also what it says in books. But I'm not content anymore with what most people say, what it has to say in books. I have to think things out for myself and get things clear.
Surely you were clear on the position in your own time? Haven't you an infallible guide on questions like these? Haven't you your religion?
Torvalds, I don't know what religion is. yourself to shreds.
I see. There is a tremendous gulf dividing us. But Nora, might we bridge it?
As I am now, I'm no wife.
But I still have an immediate change.
Perhaps you have your doll taken away.
And be separated from you? No, Nora. The very thought is inconceivable.
All the more reason why it must be done.
No, Nora, wait till morning.
I can't spend the night in a strange man's room.
Can't we go on living like brother and sister?
You know very well how we last. Goodbye, Talbot. I don't want to see the children. As I am now, I can never be anything to them.
But someday, Nora, someday.
How should I know? I've no idea what I might turn out to be.
But you're my wife, whatever you are.
Listen, Talbot. From what I've heard, when a wife leaves her husband as I am doing now, he is absolved by law of all responsibility for her. I can at any rate free you from all responsibility of me. You must not feel in any way bound any more than I shall. There must be a full freedom on both sides. Look, here's your ring back. Give me mine.
That too?
That too.
There it is.
Well, that's the end of that. I'll put the keys down here. Your mates know where everything is in the house better than I do, in fact. I'll send Christine in the morning after I've left to pack up a few things I brought with me. What was that time?
The end, Nora. But will you never think of me?
I dare say I'll often think about you and the children in this house.
Surely I can write to you, Nora.
No, never. I won't let you.
But surely I can send you.
Nothing.
Can't I help you if you
I
need it?
said no. I don't accept things from strangers.
Can't there be anything more to you than a stranger?
It was only by the miracle of miracles.
Name it, this miracle of miracles.
Both you and I would have to change to the point where, told, I don't believe in miracles anymore.
But I will believe. Name it. Change to the point where.
Where we can make a real marriage of our lives together. Goodbye.
I cannot tell how, but I heard the other girls screaming, and you, Ronnie, seemed to believe them. They were only sporting the beginning circuit, and the whole world cried, spirits, spirits. And I promised to Mr. Danforth. I at least thought I saw them, but I did not.
Surely, Your Excellence, you're not taken by a simple lie.
Abigail, I bid you now search your heart and tell me this, and beware of it, child. To God, every soul is precious, and vengeance is terrible on them that take life for that cause. Is it possible, child, these spirits you have seen are illusions only? Some deception.